Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Come on in the kitchen with me. Come on in. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Chef Mar Coles. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. It is Wednesday. Yes, yes, yes. And it's lunchtime. So come on in. Come on in. When you get in here, please share because sharing is caring. So come on in. Come on in. If you have already been tagged, tag somebody else and tell them Chef Mars in the kitchen. Come on in. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Wednesday. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor in the kitchen? Come on in. I love this acrylic cutting board. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Who will be first in the kitchen? Come on in. We've already tagged a few people and I hope to see you in the kitchen. Just come on, come on, come on. Let's see. Let's get them in here. Let them know that we're here. Come on in. We are doing, I felt like a burrito. I felt like a burrito. So when you get in here, I know sometimes it lags behind, so we just want to welcome you once, welcome you twice, welcome you all the time to Chef Mar's Kitchen, where we eat clean, cook clean, and most of all, we try our best to live clean. Come on in, please share. Come on in. And if you know somebody that is usually here or maybe not even here, just bring them on in. Bring them on in. Just bring them on in. Go ahead and share this out. All right, so we're going to get started because we don't want to tarry. I wanted a burrito, and I love a good burrito. Love a good burrito. But I don't like the beef in a burrito. You can get a shrimp burrito, chicken burrito, but you know, in Chef Mar's Kitchen, we eat outside of the box, so we're doing a healthier version of a burrito. Now, you may have seen this all over, and this is nothing that I didn't use before, but we're just making a burrito this time, okay? So, what I want to say before I start, if there's anything that you would like to know, just leave a comment. I do go back and look at the comments. So I'm making a pecan. Yes, pecan. That's going to be the meat. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, like I said, I don't want to eat the beef, and maybe you don't either. You can use chicken, turkey, but with everything that's going on in the world, with the meat situation and the fake meat, it's too much fakeness going on. So what I have in my food processor is I have some raw pecans. What I did was I soaked them, and I soaked the pecans, and I boil, or you can boil them, adding your seasoning to them. If you're non-vegan, you can add the vegan bouillon, non-vegan one, or you can add whatever spices that you would normally use when you're making your meat. So in here, I just soaked it in a little Worcestershire, which I'm still going to use, and this is what it looks like. And we want them to be, it's very soft. So what we're going to do is put it in our blender, and I'm going to blend it up. Now, also, and you want it to be soft, so this is going to be our meat. This is going to be our meat. So, if we can get this on here correctly, the blade is in, because there's been times where I put everything in and the blade wasn't in. Somebody say brain fog. Yeah, brain fog. So, let me just get the attachment here. so I can scrape it down as well. And I think what I'm going to do is take a little of this out just because I may want to saute our vegetables, and I want some of the meat, aka meat, for this. Stand still, be still, be still. Oh, this has a suction on the bottom, so we don't want everything to end up on the floor. And I put this under here to keep it from sliding when I'm cutting, so I really don't need it necessarily. So let's just move that. So I'm just going to take a few of these out, just a few. Just a few. Because I think I want to okay. So here we go. Here we go. Slide this off for a minute. Just for a minute. I always think it's something to do at the last minute. And I'm just going to pulse this until it looks like ground beef. What we don't want to do is pulse this so much until you have pate. Then that's a whole nother thing. You just spread it on a cracker. Hello, hello. Hey, sissy. Yes, 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 and yes. Yes, 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 and yes. I'm going to put this in here. Put the top back on so I can scrape down the sides, you know, because we want to make sure we get it all ground up. And like I said, you can soak them. I soak them in, you can soak them in a bowl. I soak them in my mason jar, and I boiled them for maybe about an hour. You can boil it and add your bouillon to it. You can boil it, add onion to it, whatever you want to do. But you want it to look like this. Ground beef not. It is pecans. You can use walnuts. You can use walnuts. If you've been following me, you know that pecans are my favorite nut. So that's what I had. So, you know, in Chef Mars' kitchen, we don't waste anything. So that's what I am going to use today. All right. But walnuts is a very good nut because it has the fat that is very, very good for your heart health. So many good benefits. So if you don't like nuts, this recipe may not be for you, or if you have a nut allergy. But for those that don't, you know, I'm so sorry, but this is what we're having today. But share it with somebody else, you know? So, let's go over here to the stove. Come along, come along, come along, come along, come along. All right. So, in the stove, I have diced some onions and some bell pepper. I had a green pepper left from my garden. And it looks like some more are coming. I thought they were done. I have an orange pepper that I did not grow. And I have onion in here. So I just diced them up. And I'm going to add that to our mixture. Okay? I took out some. I guess I could have put those other ones in. I was going to add it to this. So we're just going to add all of that goodness. Just add it right in. Add it right in. I said this before, and I say it often. Even if you don't like to cook or know how to cook, or you want people to think that you can cook, cut up some onions, celery. Oh, and I do have some garlic in here. I do have some garlic in here. So we're going to add all of that goodness in there. Like so, and we're going to put our pan back on the stove. We're going to turn it on like a medium-high heat, and I'm just going to pulse this as well. Not much. All right. That's it. Oh, God, it smells so good. I pulsed it just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? So now we're going to take it off, and we're going to put it into our pan. But let's move everything out of the way, because we're going to need our space. And if you're watching the replay, let me know if you've tried some type of meat alternative that was not processed. Because all that processed stuff, and no shade to anybody else, but when I first started trying to eat healthier, I was buying Beyond Beef, you know, the patties, and I was like, oh, this is so good. But after doing research, I found out that it's just full of not a whole lot of good stuff. So, you know, I made a very good veggie ground, and this is sort of like, and what I like about this, even though I'm using this for burrito, you can use this for spaghetti, you can use it for tacos, you can use it for chili. So this is a wonderful go-to. And as times are getting harder and harder, listen, a bag of pecans might be a little costly, but it doesn't cost as much as meat, and it doesn't harm your body. So let's turn this up, and it's in our pan, like so. And we're just going to heat this up, and we're going to add some other goodness to it, because like I said, I've already seasoned the water that I cooked them in, because what you want to do is it to take on the flavor of your beef, okay? So that's what we're doing here in this setting. So we're just going to do that. Turn our heat up. Now, I have a little bit of oil in the pan already. So if your pan gets a little dry, you can use some avocado oil or grapeseed oil, to your choice, whatever your choice. Not olive oil, because olive oil pulls out toxins when you heat it on a high heat, okay? So, yes. So our heat is on. I'm going to stir this through, because basically it's like the meat, pecan meat, is already cooked. And I know people, like, especially vegans, you know, a lot of times people try to come for people that saying, well, why are you trying to make meat out of something else? But here's the thing. When you cut open a coconut, that's coconut meat. All right? So, yeah, some things are still called meat. And if you choose to choose meat, there's no judgment here. We're just trying to eat healthier. Beef doesn't bode well with me. I'm trying to watch those things that would really cause me to have health problems. And as I say all the time, when you know better, you should do better. A lot of times we know better, and we say, when you know better, you do better. A lot of times that's not true. Hopefully that's true, but yeah. Now here is sizzle here. Now to this, I'm going to add some coconut aminos. You can use, if you're, I don't like to use soy, that I'm going to add some coconut aminos. That's giving it more flavor, more depth to it. I'm just going to stir that in. Make sure every piece, this is giving it more flavor. I mean, just the smell of it alone, from the onions and the bell peppers and the garlic, absolutely good. Absolutely good. I do use tamari, but you know, whatever you want to use, you're more than happy to use whatever you want to use in this recipe. Coconut aminos has a salty taste to it, so I'm just going to taste it because I don't want to. Yes, Lord. That's so good already. I'm going to add, since I soaked it in Worcestershire, feel free to add that. The twins are here. If this is your first time and you don't know who the twins are, you heard it here first. They are onion powder and garlic powder. I choose not to use onion salt or garlic salt. That's just adding more sodium to me, which is unnecessary. Now I also have a blend, and I'm going to turn this down a little bit because I don't want it to start to stick. I'm going to add a little bit of oil, a little bit of avocado oil to the pan. About a tablespoonful. If you're oil free, you can do this without adding the oil. You just have to keep your light on your stove very low. So I'm turning this down. Now I have a seasoning. This is my seasoning. In here, whatever seasoning you want, you can use onion powder, garlic powder, the twins. You can use cumin. You can use cinnamon. You could put taco seasoning. Whatever seasoning that you like, that's what you add. So this is giving it more depth, more flavor. Simple. This smells so good. I wish, look. Nobody would know. Nobody would know. Who would know? Who would know? I love, and you can have this in a veggie, a lettuce leaf. You can do it in a lettuce leaf. Let me pull back here because you don't necessarily need to see me. Sissy, can you see the stove? Give me some hearts or lights if you can see it very well. If you're able. Now I'm going to taste this and see what else it needs. Oh, also I had some smoked paprika in here as well. So let's taste. I always have my water to clean my utensils. When you get in the habit of doing things, it won't be so bad when you're cooking for other people and you're used to tasting it and then putting your fork back in it. No, but if you get into good habits, not that mistakes don't happen. So let's taste, let's taste, let's taste, let's taste, let's taste. Baby! I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I'm done. That's amazing. That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Light off. Thank you. That is so good. That is so good. Matter of fact, let me just add the rest of those pecans in. I took them out because I thought that I was going to blend up those. Let me just add the rest of them in real quick. I took them out because I thought that I was just going to mince the onions and everything. Let me turn this up over here. Yes. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? It's not locked in. Gotta lock it in. Lock it in and plug it in. Okay. Might as well just add the rest. Pull the blade out so we don't get cut. Unlock. Let's add the rest of it in there. This will store, let it cool, and it will store well in your refrigerator. So I'm just going to add that to the mixture. Now, that to me would look like, oh my goodness, it's not all the way done. But once you add that in to that bell peppers, the onions, the garlic, just like you like your meat seasoned, that's what you would do to your nuts. Like I said, you can add walnuts, which is a very good walnut. Has omega-3 fatty acids. And I don't want this soupy or anything, because I'm going to add it to my burrito. Ooh, Lord, yes, Lord. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, and yes. And I also want to say that I have some wonderful news that I think that would be exciting for people. If you're looking for someone to coach you as far as your nutritional journey, as far as your meals, get one-on-one training, personal one-on-one time with me. I am now your nutritional specialist. So if you want to know more about that, I will be posting things in the future about it real soon. Yeah, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited. So let's taste it once again, because I added more. That just make you feel some kind of good. Hey, bruh, what's up? So let's get our wrap. I have gluten-free wrap. Now, I'm only going to do one right now. And like I said, when you store this, let it cool and put it in a glass container. You can have this. Make some spaghetti. Make some tacos. It's not every day. They say Taco Tuesday, but look. Any day you want to eat this right here, this goodness, look. Takes no time. The only time that this took was overnight. It sitting in your already seasoned stock or water, and then you drain off the water. Let me say that, drain off the water, and then, or you don't have to, add that to the stove. Boil it for about an hour until the pecan or walnuts are tender. Put it in your food processor, blend it up. You don't have to if you don't want to. I added onions, garlics, and peppers to it. Give it all the body that it needs. I added whatever seasoning that you would do when you're making your regular meats for spaghetti or tacos. Add that. Boom. Done. So, let's do this. To the burrito, we're going to add some lettuce. Let me bring you in, bring it in. Bring it in. I'm going to switch out this pan right here, because I want a grill-like situation. Excuse me for reaching, but I don't want that to burn over there. So we're going to turn this up. I have some lettuce here. If you can't see, swipe your comments over. I got lettuce. I think I'm going to do a little lettuce on the bottom. And I hope I don't overfill it so I can do it correctly. And I think I'm going to add a little organic brown rice to my taco. You know, when you go to the store, you pay so much money for a burrito. I don't even know. The last time I bought a burrito, I think it was like $12 or $15. I'm like, no, I can buy all the ingredients for that price and make my own. So I have some rice on the bottom. So organic rice on the bottom. And then I have some black beans. And here's the thing. These are things that was left over from meals. So I'm just adding it to my burrito. Why not? Because, you know, in Chef Mar's kitchen, we don't like to waste. And then I'm going to come over here and get some of this lovely meat situation. Put it right on top. Huh? 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 What? What? Oh, God, that makes me so excited. I'm so excited. Yes, guess what? And I got a little pickled pepper strips. I think I want to add. Why not? And that's the thing. A lot of times we buy certain ingredients for certain recipes, but this is what I like to do. And you can add cheese to this if you want. But let's see if we can, I hope I didn't fill it too much where I can't roll it. Hold on. I think I did, y'all. But let's see. Oh, Jesus. Wait. I think I did. I know I did. It's coming out, but that's all right. And then I have a pan over here. It's coming out. It's coming out. But I have a grill pan. And it's already oiled. And I'm putting it on my grill pan. Look at here. Look at here. You don't have to do this. This is not necessary. But for me, yeah. And we're going to do that. If you have a panini press, you can do it. But I just want to get those grill marks on there. Put in the comments if you want to try this. If you would try this, do you think you would like it? Oh my God, that's so good. The filling itself is so good. It is so delicious. What? Let's go over our ingredients again. We have onions, we have green peppers, we have orange pepper, whatever kind of pepper you want, add it. I've added those to our pecans that we soaked overnight, and then we boiled for about an hour. Yes. So very good. Let's turn it up so we can get those grill marks on there and sear it and see if we can get a nice little crunch on the bottom. Absolutely delicious. I'm so used to not. Look at that, huh? Close up. Close up. Wait. Look at the close up. Woo-hoo. I'm telling you, absolutely delicious. What? I do have a penny. I have a press, but Lord have mercy. That's going to be so delicious. Let's review. Coconut aminos, avocado oil, I did not put the liquid smoke, but I will add that to this because that brings out the smoke. Baby, let me tell you. Look at that. Look at that. Let me just add a dash of liquid smoke to this. Just a dash because, a couple dashes, because it can be overpowering. That was one of the ingredients that I did not add, liquid smoke. But baby, I'm telling you, it's so good. It's so good. Look at that. Huh? Huh? What say ye? What say ye? Let's get it on over here. Turn it off. Pull our ingredients back where they belong. While that is sitting there still simmering away with all the goodness. Make sure you read your labels because if anything needs to be refrigerated after you open it, please do so. I have some salsa over here. The twins, they can go back where they belong. And let's come on over here and do this some justice here. All right, all right, all right. All right, let's take it off. Let's put it over here on the board. Hello, Dr. Millie. We are making a special burrito out of our pecan. Looks like ground beef, doesn't it? But it's not. You know, in Chef Mars Kitchen, we eat outside the box. That's what we do. It's not meat. With all of the fake meat and stuff going around situation. Nah, not that. We don't want that. So let's get a knife. I think I want to get a serrated knife so I can make sure it cuts correctly. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring you in so you can see it better. Let's see, nothing. Hold on, I'll get you there. Hold on. Just want to grab the serrated knife. Here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. All right. All right, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. This is it, this is it, this is it. Got it. There's my spatula. Look. 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 You can add mushrooms to this. If you like mushrooms, you can add mushrooms to this. This is amazing. Ooh. I have rice. Okay, so the filling fell out, but I have a little salsa here. Okay, so this cutting board was clean. Let's taste the filling again. Oh my gosh. Look at our burrito. Look at our burrito. Look at it. Look. Get a good look. Get a good look. Get a good look. We have some salsa to go with it. On the side, you can just pour it on there. I have some wonderful organic brown rice in here. I have lettuce. You can put cheese. I have black beans, and these are things that I had already in my refrigerator. It's like, wow, what can I make? And that's what you need to do. Look in your refrigerator, your pantry. What can I make a meal out that doesn't break the bank? Huh? Yes? Oh God, that's so good. It's so good. It is so good. It is so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, I wish that you were here to taste it. I really do. I really, really, really do. So, I'm going to clean up. I am going to clean up. And this is what we have. Listen. Thank you, Dr. Millie. It is so good. It's the kind of dish, and I'm not eating this because, you know, I have to take a picture. I have to take a picture. But this is the kind of dish that really, you could eat it out of the pan, straight out of the pan. Go ahead and add some tomato sauce to this. Put it over spaghetti. Make a chili. Add this on, I've done this. Add this, I've done this with a veggie ground. Not necessarily the pecan. Add this on top of a baked sweet, oh, Jesus, Lord. I just baked some sweet potato. Add this on top of a sweet potato. It's a full meal. Put a salad alongside it. Some broccoli, any type of vegetable. Absolutely amazing. Let's taste it again. Open wide. Open wide. Look at that. Look at that. Nay said he'll be here shortly. He's going to take a sample. If you show up at my door, you'll get a sample. I'll give you a sample. I will give you a sample. Because God is good. It is so good. It is so good. It is so good. So, listen, this is what I'm going to do. Because I need to. The video is over. I know it's over. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look. Even if you don't want to put it in the bowl, in the wrap. You say, oh, I don't want to do that. So take a little lettuce. Take a little bit of the rice. Just like you would do in the wrap. Take a little bit of that. Take a little bit of the black beans. You don't even have to do the black beans if you choose not to. Take a little bit of the pecan meat. Ho, 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 ho. Ooh. I get so excited. Can y'all tell? I need a large portion of brown rice. Not a problem, I think. I'm going to add a little salsa to it. And then we want to try it right now. Let's do that. Then I can tell y'all how it tastes all together. Yes, Lord, from the bottom of my heart. Woo! Taco Bell who? Chipotle who? Whatever the name of the burrito place where you are. What? Clock that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Baby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And here's the thing. I know, Nick, you said you need a large portion of rice. I've been eating jazzberry rice. I've been eating, it's a wonderful sauce. Hold on, let me see if I think I might have taken it downstairs. Jazzberry rice. Absolutely amazing. Good for your body. It has jazzberry coconut rice, red rice. Even though brown rice is good, a lot of times I use quinoa mixed with brown rice, but I'm really stuck on jasmine rice, red rice, black rice. Cousin Cheryl, let me tell you, girl, go back and watch if you just joining. You want to see? Okay, I'll show you. Burritos. Look at those grill marks. What? What? A little salsa. That's all you need. If you need a little crispiness beside it, get you some tortillas or your pan. Put those in there. Let them get crisp, or put them in the air fryer, convection oven. Then you have some little crispiness to go along with this. Some sparkling water. Yeah. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so very much for joining me. You know I cut the food in here. Anyway, I love your company. Thank you so much. You could have kept scrolling. Please share. Share is caring. Sharing is caring. And if you're just joining, I did make a special announcement. If you need a nutritional specialist to walk you along your health journey with your meals prepared, one-on-one coaching that you don't get, you know, people just give you recipe, go on about your business, I am available to help you with that. So just let me know and we can chat about it. All right. So until I see you again in the kitchen, remember to eat clean, cook clean, and most of all, live clean. Smooches, I love you. Until I see you again. Bye-bye.